3 new ways to sell more final expense leads. I'm going to show you 3 new ways to sell more final expense leads. I closed 24 of 56 final expense leads using the method. 1 month I sold 55 applications to widows. I specialized in selling to widows who were 65 and older using a telemarketer, special 3-step postcard system. I would have my teenage daughter send out weekly a unique pink postcard that offered a free memorial guide. Then I had an older woman who was excellent on the phone and needed to supplement her Social Security set 3 to 4 interviews a day in a selected zip code and neighbors. I found out from the insurance company top producer that up to 65% of all his final expense insurance was sold to widows. He was always at the top of the leaderboard. He was retiring in a few months, and he shared all his secrets with me. Since many widows 65 and older was home during the daytime, they were the best to catch home. My telemarketer had a southern accent, and I had trained her on how to qualify a prospect. She was super friendly on the phone and loved talking to other widows. My best month on a contest to Hawaii was whoever wrote the most applications got the trip. I wrote 55 applications. My wife and I sent out 325 postcards in just 1 zip code, and selected neighborhoods that I had in the past made lots of sales. The first week I gave 27 interviews and closed 20 small policies. The 3 secrets were: mail to niche widows, where I hired a software developer who built the software using 17 different sources. Then I used a 3-step postcard system I developed with a great door approach, phone presentation, and closing techniques. Then finally, using my memorial guide, I would get 3 people to notify in the event of the widow's death. It was a free service whether they bought a policy or not. Many of the contacts were neighbors. Then I would call on them as a public service, and I told them that they were listed as a person to be notified in the event of Helen death, who lived across the street. Then I would ask, what funeral home do you have your wishes on file? Many didn't have an updated memorial guide and not enough insurance. That was my opening to offer our final expense plan. I had a sample final expense plan in a leather wallet, along with a memorial guide I had completed on myself. After giving my presentation, I would have my memorial guide out, and I would say the following: all I need to get this program started is what is your parents' name and where were they born. If they had an objection, I would answer it and say who would be notified in the event of her death. I had 7 different closes I would use. If they answered all of the questions, I had a 95% closing average. To learn more and to get my free Final Expense Millionaire Kit, go to www.finalexpensemillionairekit.com. Hit the subscription button for my marketing strategies.